A lot of traders really like trading gold, and I realize when you go to the internet, that's the talk of the town. I think gold is the new sheriff in town. But why do most people like trading gold? I think because gold is volatile, and I think most people can relate that you can make quick money trading gold, quick money in gold, right? But you should ask yourself, don't look at the other side of the coin that you can come to the market and make quick bucks trading gold. You also need to understand that gold is one of those pairs that you can blow your account, you can lose so much money while trading that pair, right? Back in the days when I was starting trading, I really feared gold. I never touched that pair. I would never trade gold. I never traded NAS 100. I never traded USD because those pairs were really crazy. And when you went to the internet and you heard what most people were saying, I'm like, no, I'm not touching those pairs. But then as time went by, I started doing my homework until I understood gold. I think I decrypt the code, right? I faced my fears. So nowadays I trade gold, I trade USD, I trade NAS 100 without any fear, right? Now into this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily understand gold and decrypt the code, understand gold movement easily, and face your fear, right? Because remember, gold, if you miss something, one slight mistake, guys, the account is gone. Once 1 minute you're in blue, the next minute you're in red. And then one thing amazing, guys, about gold, that I do like about that pair is, if you're wrong, she will really tell you you're wrong. She won't take time, she won't take hours, years to hit your stop loss. If you're wrong on a gold pair, she's going to hit you, right? But if you are right, if your analysis was right, gold will always just reward you, which is very handsome, right? So today video, I'm just going to show you with the US scalper how you can scalp your gold, how you can day trade gold, how you can swing gold. For me, I'm a swing trader, so I like swinging gold because she really pays, right? So I want you guys to be keen, and I'm going to show you that, right? I'm going to use, as usual, I'm going to cater for like all type of the strategy. I believe most people like SMC. I'm going to use SMC, I'm going to use ICT, I'm going to use demand and supply, and also I'm going to add trend line onto this session, right? So let's get started so you guys can also catch these amazing moves on gold, right? Over here. So the first thing that I do recommend when analyzing your gold, or before placing that buy or sell button, the first thing I do recommend is understand where the market is, right? The position that the market is. You can start from the daily time frame, right? Let me just hit the daily for you guys, and let's go. So I said we're going to start based on ICT, SMC, or even demand and supply, and then add the trend, right? So first things first, you need to understand what gold is doing, right? But then how do we understand? Mark the key levels. Which key levels am I talking about? First things first, understand, you look for impulse, right? Look for impulse, the beginning of that impulse phase. This is a secret that I want you guys to understand that I'm giving you, right? You can scalp using this secret, you can day trade, you can swing, right? So here it is, look for an impulse phase where that impulse started. So over here, based on the daily time frame, here was our impulse zone right here. I call it impulse, but most people might call it an order block zone, right? So what do I mean by impulse? We look at the level that gold took off from. We might call it an impulse, some might call it a swing low, some might call it a swing high, whichever, right? But I just want you guys to understand very easily for you, right? So over here, this was the first impulse. So look at it, price shot all the way up. This is the daily time, but then all of a sudden, what next? After identify impulse, let me just go back over here. Let me just take it from here. Let's start all the way down right here. So we can say we look for our first impulse right here, right? Now, today I'm just going to use even Fibonacci too. right? I just want you to see how goal is easy, to interpret, right? So once you've identified an impulse phase, so you take your fib tool and make sure you get at least a 50% retracement. make sure gold at least pulls back 50%, right? Now what you need to do once you've identified an impulse just the way we've done, then wait for gold. Once you see gold starts pulling back, then you take your fib tool. For instance, I can take this tool right here and then put it around that level. So you see this is almost like 50%. In fact, that's like 70% because it broke that 50%, right? Now the next thing, we mark that level that gold started pulling back from right there. Then now, since we are at the daily time frame, we can go to the H4 right there. And now the next thing is amazing, guys. This is very simple, right? So since we've seen what gold has done, we've identified the impulse phase, and now she has pulled back 70%. Even 50% is good. So you just need to understand the reaction or during that pullback phase, and then start looking for your entry position, right? So over here we've seen that gold has started pulling back from here. So remember, I can call this, let me just name this impulse so that you guys can see right there, and then I can mark this as a correction. Sorry, let me mark it as correction, guys. I hope you guys are with me. I hope you guys are not confused. I'm just trying this correction. I'm just trying to make gold analysis very simple. Remember, we are still at the daily, a H4, right? So once you've seen, remember, don't go against gold. If you see gold gave us an impulse phase and then she start pulling back, don't try. Let's say the market is pushing up and then you see she start dropping. Don't say, oh, let me catch this, let me scalp this small move. No, just flow with the game, flow with the gold. That's one thing. If you want to be safe, trading gold pair, flow with the direction, right? If you see right now she starts dropping, right, and then you say, oh, let me scalp that liquid drop, she will burn, because one thing about gold, she can decide, right? She can decide to pull back, or she can decide to take off from any level. Sometimes she won't hit the 50%. She might just decide, then she reverses and then takes you out. Then that's when she starts pulling back, right? So here it is. Once you've identified this, an impulse phase, and then where the market started pulling back from, then we need to understand that pullback. During this pullback phase, what are we doing? You understand that we have impulse phase correction, right? We have continuation, we have continuation, bullish continuation and bearish continuation. Guys, those are very powerful continuation patterns, bullish and bearish continuation. They are very powerful. So that is what we need to use right here. So the moment we've seen that gold starts to retrace, we will need to see that retracement has to be a continuation, bullish or bearish, right? So over here, you look at this drop right here. That's not a retracement, guys. And almost be like, yo, that's a retracement, that's a pullback. No, that's like also another impulse phase, right? So you don't do nothing. Let me not confuse you guys. There's this. We have impulse phase correction. We have impulse phase, then a drop. It's like giving you a V. So we have V and a U. Hope you guys are understanding. If you're not understanding, let me know in the comment box and I'll explain more, right? But if you look at this is a V, boom, right? That's a V. So we don't do a thing. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for a bullish confirmation. Then now what did gold do? Boom, 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 boom. Then all of a sudden we see gold goes up. Once again, we mark that level that she start pushing from is another impulse. I hope you guys are with me. I hope you guys are not confused, guys. I'm trying to be really in detail so that you guys get the thing that I'm talking about. So we have another impulse right there. So what are we waiting for? Another continuation. Remember, this drop right here was not a continuation, it was an impulse. So we don't do a thing. Why? Because we might think, oh, this is a continuation, then now we should go back. But then all of a sudden you see gold just did this, then now she starts printing bearish continuation. That means she will continue going down. And now if you look for buy, she's going to burn you, right? So all we need to do is, since she never did that, wait for another confirmation. Oh, she did give us an impulse. Then all of a sudden right here, right there, that is what we are looking for, amigos. Boom, right there. That is what we are looking for. Let me hit the H1. Excuse me. Right there. Right? Very nice. Gold usually gives patterns. It prints, guys. It gives out blueprints oh, I'm ready, I want to go up, oh, I'm ready, I want to go down. That is when you react, correct? Now, once you've seen this, once you've seen gold has printed this, then as usual guys, if you watched my last videos or my previous video, you understand that once I've identified this kind of a continuation, I wait for the market to trade outside of that continuation. Then that is where I should be looking for my entry property right there, right? Then I can target at least 1:3, whichever. And you see gold has touched the sky. I hope that's it. You see, she went more than 1:3 all the way up, right? Now here it is. Let's just start from this bullish continuation. ICT SMC, you guys, now once you've analyzed this gold, you don't need to bring in so many theories when doing your analysis, guys. Once you have this small or a simple structure right here, that is when you can start, oh, we have a change of character, blah blah blah, we have break of structure, that's when you can bring all those theories, right? And then start looking for your entries once you've seen it. Now price starts playing out of this continuation, because why? You will have seen that gold has given you all the confidence that she wants to go all the way up, right? We can repeat the same thing. Let me take it back to the H4, guys. And once again, guys, today's video is sponsored by Marvin Prop Trading, right? If you're looking for a trading capital, you don't have trading capital, I do recommend Marvin Prop Farm, right? I'll be leaving link in the description box below. Marvin is very, very affordable, guys. $22. Take that $22, start trading. That is on 5K. We have a thing from 2K. 2K I think might be around $13 or 17. You guys might, I think I'll be leaving link in the description or in the pinned comment section. And guys, until now, if you've not hit that subscribe button and you are enjoying this sort of content, please kindly smash that subscribe button. And also guys, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss when I upload this video, right? All right, let's continue. Back on the H4, we repeat the same thing. Look at this level right here. I'll remove my drawings once again. Look at this. Where did gold give us an impulse? We had our first impulse right here. If you like, you can call this out, mention that, call it an impulse, have it right there. Wait for another retracement. Look at the way price is giving out that retracement. And over here, once again, you see gold gave us a good retracement right there. Another bullish continuation. Once you've seen that, guys, once again, wait for the market to trade around or outside that continuation. Go in. If you looked for your entry maybe around this level, that is, you can go to the 5 minutes or 1 minute. Right now I'm just giving you structures so that you guys can understand. I believe, because I saw somebody say, let me not say whether it was he or she. Somebody said that they can't, the main problem is they don't know the daily bias of a gold, right? But they have their entry strategies. So I'm just giving you how, a way that you can analyze or get your bias, daily bias. If you are a day trader, if you are a scalper, this is the way, the simplest way you can get your bias. Come to the market, look for one thing, impulse phase only. I think this can also apply, to other pairs. Come to the market, just identify impulse phase. Right now, even if you see, guys, I've not even added any trend line, right? This is it. Come to the market, look for an impulse phase. Once you've seen an impulse phase, oh, I added a trend line. Here was the trend line, the continuation. Sorry, come on, right? So I'm saying, come to the market, look for that impulse phase. Order block, you guys can call it an order block, but then let's not, make it scary. Just let's look for that beginning of the move, where the market moves, because you understand that the market moves like a wave. So you understand where the wave started from. The wave went, they now wait for the little pullback in a bullish or bearish. They now join the gang once again. That's it, right? So here it is. So you continue catching those amazing run. Once again, now look at here. We had another impulse right here. Then all of a sudden, what did gold do? Gold dropped. this day I remember gold dropped like 5% a day, which was crazy. But this was not a sign to start looking for buys or sales. That drop, yeah, because that was a very huge drop in an impulse. It dropped with an impulse phase. It never dropped with a continuation with a bullish. No. What am I talking about? We have price giving us impulse. Then now if it dropped in this sort of manner, that would have told her that she wants to go up. But if you look at what she did, she went up, all of a sudden she dropped. Avoid, right? Until you wait for another impulse phase, then a continuation. Boom. Easy. Right. Just like I said, guys, one thing amazing about gold, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Price will just take you out. You don't need to stress yourself, you know you are in a trade and then you're still in a drawdown, not just like other pairs. Let's talk about maybe other pair like Euro, GBP, SZD, CHF, whichever. You might take your entry trade, let's say NZD, CHF. Price might be in a consolidation, even a week you're just in red. 1 week you're still in red. Then if you're scared, if your psychology is not good enough, you're going to close that trade. Then the moment you close that trade, then now she's going to go to your favor. Then you're like, yo, what, these people waiting for me, to close my position so that the market can move? No, testing your patience, right? But gold doesn't behave in such manner. The moment you place your entry and you're wrong, she's just going to hit you immediately, right? So over here, this was H4. Let me hit H1, and then look at here. We had an impulse right here. Then all of a sudden, impulse correction. Boom. Look for your entry. Over here once again, we had an impulse. What did gold do? Sorry. Right there. Alright. Gone. Right. And it's crazy. Let me tell you something. Remember, I'm still holding my gold position. I'm swinging gold. My gold position. Let me show you. Today is Sunday when I'm recording this joint. Then I'm going to upload this video first thing tomorrow morning. I'm still holding my gold position. I took it way down. It's going to swing this joint like crazy. I'm planning to swing gold till next, the end of this year. Let me show you guys that I'm still holding gold. See, all blue. I don't know if that zoom thing lens is doing me justice, but I hope you guys can see right there. I'm still holding gold, still holding my gold position, still trading gold. Real account, amigos, real account. I don't know if I'm using Exness. Actually, I'll also be leaving Exness link in the description for you guys to see, or if you want to join, that is right. So yeah, that is the easiest way to trade gold. That is the easiest way that you guys can understand. So simple. We don't need to complicate things, right? I have a Telegram channel, guys, that I give this sort of analysis. I give what signals, that is. But I'm a swing trader, you understand? I wait for my age. If I don't see, just like you've seen, I was explaining, if I don't see gold giving me, or any pair giving me my anticipation, I stay away from that pair. I'm just waiting, right? I believe the last time I had an entry was last year. This is 2026. Last year, December. I believe that was 19th December. We had a position on AUD, NZD. We had a position, good position. Then after 10 days, price hit our take profit 29. That's the last time I had a position. So I can just say the last time I had an open position was on December 19. Until now, I've not seen anything. But then that doesn't mean that I'm not trading. I'm not doing a thing. I'm just following along. I have a couple pairs that are on my watch list, that I keep sending my gang, following along. But then once I see my anticipation, once I see my edge, that's when I strike. If I don't see, I don't do a thing, right? Last week I did not trade. The other week I never traded, right? That is it. Stay patient, guys. This year, that is it. Stay patient. If she's not clean, we let her go, right? So yeah, check out my Telegram link in the description box below, guys. And if you want to learn more about my end strategy, then watch this video right here.